Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 1011 named capacity to ship packages within D days. In this problem, a conveyor belt has some packages that must be shipped from one port to another within some specific number of days. Here, the ith package on the conveyor belt has the weight of 5. That means each package has some of the specific weight. Now, each day we load the ship with packages on the conveyor belt in the order given by the given input. Now, we may not lead more weight than the maximum weight capacity of the ship. In this case, the ship will not tolerate the maximum weight. So here we have to return the least weight capacity of the ship that will result in all the package on the conveyor belt being shipped within the specific days. Now, suppose let's analyze the first example. Here, there are 10 packages. Each of them has a weight from 1 to 10. And you have to shift all of the packages within 5 days. Now, so here the total or the minimum number of capacity of the ship is 15. So how it comes from? Suppose for the first day, if we shift the first 5 packages, then their summation will be 15. And in the second day, if we shift the package 6 and 7, their summation will be 13. And in the third, fourth, and fifth day, we can shift the package 8, 9, and 10. So here we can shift all of the package in 5 days, and the minimum capacity of each ship should be 15. So here we have to return 15 for this. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, to understand the algorithm, let us take the first example. Here we can solve this kind of problem using binary search. How we can use binary search? Because if any of the problem has some of the input in the sorted array, that means we can solve this kind of problem using binary search. So here, at first, we know that in the binary search algorithm, we need 2 pointers, which is left and right. So here, the ship capacity must be at least the maximum weight. Suppose here in this problem, the maximum weight is 10. So here, the ship capacity must be at least 10. And so here, the left will be 10. Now, the right pointer will be the summation of all the elements. So here, the summation of all the elements from 1 to 10 will be 15, will be 55, sorry. Because it can be possible that all of the packages can be shipped within one ship. So here, the right pointer is 55. Okay, so far so good. So our left pointer is 10. Right pointer is 55. It is the range. Now, let us try to calculate the mid. So here the mid will be, suppose it is 32. Now we have to check whether we can shift all of the goods within the specific days with this capacity. Suppose here our mid value is 32. So here it is the capacity or C. Now we have to check whether we can shift all of the element or all of the package within these specific days if each ship has this capacity. If the ship has this capacity, that means we have to shift the right pointer to the mid -1 because we have to determine or look after the minimum weight. Suppose if we can shift all of the packages within 5 days, if the ship capacity is 32, that means we have to check whether we can shift all of the element within 5 days with the minimum capacity. So here the right pointer should be shift to mid minus 1. Otherwise, we have to shift the left pointer to mid minus 1. That means if our capacity is very low, that means we have to increase the capacity. So to increase the capacity, we have to look after the capacity into this range. That's why we have to shift the left pointer to mid plus 1. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. Now here we are given a function named sheep within d days. It has a vector of weights and specific days. Now we are considering left and right pointer. The left pointer is the maximum value among the inputs and the right pointer is the summation of all the elements of the inputs. Now we have to run a loop while left is less than is equal to right. Now we have to calculate the mid pointer. Now we have to check whether we can shift all of the goods within the specific days if the sheet capacity is mid. If we can do so, that means we have to look after the smaller capacity. That's why we have to shift the right pointer to mid minus 1. Otherwise, we have to shift the left pointer to mid plus 1. Now finally, we have to return left. Now let's understand how this check function works. The check function will take 3 parameters. One is the list of weights, another is the capacity and the days. Now initially, our day count is 1 and current weight is 0. Now we have to iterate each of the element of the weight and we have to check whether the current weight plus the specific weight is greater than capacity or not. If it is, that means we have to increase the day count and reset the current weight to 0. Otherwise, we have to simply add the corresponding weight to current weight. Now, it can be possible that our day count is greater than a specific days. In those kind of cases, we cannot shift all of the element within a specific days with this specific capacity. That's why we have to return false. Otherwise, if the iteration is over and the false has not been returned, that means we have to return true. In those kind of cases, we can shift all of the packages with this capacity of shift within a specific days. Now, that's it. That's the code. So here, the overall time complexity of this algorithm is big O of n log n because we are using binary search and the overall space complexity of this program is big O of 1. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.